Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night. I hope you will enjoy today's video, so let's just get into it.
Men, us girlies are smart. We will strategically like, post and ghost just to get your attention. Because this is our only source of entertainment when you don't text us back. Do you know how boring snooze fest boring it is to be ghosted? Do us a favour, grow a pair, text us, tell us you're not interested. Or at least give us the ick. That is way more entertaining. At least then we'll have something to tell the girlies.
How smart you are, was it? Expecting a man that had more than enough of you to text you because it's boring for you if he's ghosting you? Expecting him to give you a nice story to tell your girlies when he wants nothing to do with you anymore? Yeah, that sounds really smart. I'm sure he's gonna do exactly that, so keep waiting.
I think we need to lie to our families this year. Like, when we're with our extended family for the holidays and they're like, so do you have a boyfriend now? Say, yeah, I have 4. I have 4, what about it? I have them in a rotation. I see one on Monday, one on Tuesday, one on Wednesday, one on Thursday. When they ask you about your job, how your job's going, just be like, yeah, I'm the CEO. I'm the CEO now. And they're going to be like, what do you mean? What company do you work for again? You say Apple, Facebook, Microsoft, whatever you want to say. Let's make it interesting. Let's spice things up. You're the entertainment after.
Not if everyone's laughing at you. At least go for the more believable lie. Go with the CEO one. For boyfriends, come on now. No one's gonna fall for that one.
6 foot.
There's no shot I look like this!
Okay, I measured and like up here is like right at 6 foot. A little under 6 foot. I mean, I wouldn't take me seriously either.
And still, maybe the height difference is not the issue. And still, that was 6 feet tall. Now picture everyone's favorite, which is 6 feet 4.
If you want to know who somebody is, like to their core, you need to stop asking them their astrology sign, their personality test, like corporate performance assessments. Like this one thing will tell you more about a person than anything else. And it is how they board a plane, get into their seat, and then get off the plane.
How great is that? The experts are back. The experts on nothing. Corporate performance assessments. I'm a delivery boy. How do I get one of those? Can I just buy one? No, but obviously the better one is how do I board a plane? I don't fly. Let's just stick with something you know. I'm an Aries.
Watch out for men who pretend like they're trying to get to know you, but what they're actually doing is testing your responses to their control mechanisms. A lot of times this behavior can be dismissed as teasing, joking, or even flirting. But what they're actually doing is testing your boundaries to see how much they can control you, how much they can control your perception of them. This is one of the biggest red flags for dating. If you catch this behavior early on, leave, break up. It is not worth staying. It will only get worse, and it will only get harder to leave.
And one more expert on nothing. Watch out for men who pretend like they're trying to get to know you better. How? Since you're the expert, how do you know the difference from the ones who pretend and the ones who actually want to get to know you better? Maybe it's just me, but it seems none of these experts would actually tell you something of substance. Oh, see, it's a red flag. Yeah, that's great. But sometimes the red flag means don't get into the water. Can you at least for once in your entire life tell us something that it's worth listening to? Maybe explain the differences. Maybe explain the differences between one and the other. And this is gonna be way too much to ask for, but how do we protect ourselves from one against the other? Nah, don't worry about it. It was just rhetorical. It's TikTok. The answer is pretty much no matter what, don't get into the water.
For my single girls out there, I know that so many of us hate it when we hear that guys use the box theory, but my dating life got so much better when I started using the box theory on men to figure out who is relationship husband material versus who is just a good time, a fun situationship. Once I was able to differentiate between the two, my life became so much easier. I stopped pedestalizing people who were just absolutely not it, and I could just keep it moving. And there is so much less drama because I'm not wasting my time on guys that are more likely to play games, which is the situationship guys. And I already know that some people are going to comment on this saying, well, some guys only show their husband material side or qualities with a girl if they really like them. And I think that is bullshit. First of all, just because a guy shows you that he has some relationship qualities does not make him relationship material. Secondly, why would you want to be with somebody that changes how they treat people based on if that person thinks you're worth their investment? Thirdly, I am 28 and I have multiple friends that have been in longer term relationships with guys that are very husband material. And they don't treat people like that. And some of these guys I knew before they were even dating my friends, and they never treated people like that. They always treated people with respect. They were always good guys. These good guys all have the same set qualities that make them relationship and husband material. So girl, the next time you're trying to get over a situationship, really think about if they were showing you husband material qualities or situationship material qualities.
It kind of makes no difference if they're both qualities. Flaws, sure, qualities, awesome. And no, I have no idea what box theory is, but hey, she does. Before she did knew though, she was using men for fun and get herself into situationships. That was only because she didn't knew the box theory. Now she does. And she's performing the same actions as before, you know, doing men for fun and getting herself into situationships, but now she knows the box theory.
Am I the for calling my husband unreasonable for canceling the holiday trip just because me and the kids couldn't help him in an emergency? My husband and I have been together for 4 years. I have 2 kids, 17 and 19, and their half-brother is 3 years old. This week, my husband had an emergency. His dad was having a medical emergency and wanted someone to watch our son. He asked my older son and he refused because he was going out with friends. He also asked my daughter, but she locked herself in her room to study. I was at the restaurant with my brother meeting his girlfriend for the first time. My husband ended up taking our son with him to the hospital, and his mom watched him from there. He came home and was lashing out on everybody, calling us selfish and unfeeling. I tried to explain that the kids were busy, but he told me to get the F out with all that bull because our older son could have skipped the hangout and watched his brother, and my daughter could have watched her brother while studying instead of locking herself in her room. He scolded me as well, but I told him I couldn't leave lunch with my brother since he was visiting town and this was the only chance to meet his girlfriend. He yelled some more, then told us that he was canceling the family holiday trip for Christmas this year. The 2 older kids were upset and said it was unfair. I called him unreasonable to cancel the trip and punishing the kids, and possibly me like this. He refused to discuss it later. Now me and the kids aren't speaking to him, and he's saying good riddance. Edit to say, my husband was supposed to watch our son at the time. That's why I went to see my brother at the restaurant. The kids aren't used to watching their brother when neither parent is home. Just a small little update from the OP. My husband just told us that he'll be spending Christmas with his family, saying he needs to be around his dad anyway. The kids said they will just go to their dads since they and my husband are still not talking. Neither of the kids are happy with how things turned out. So I feel like things have gotten out of hand and the problem got bigger. He's now choosing to basically abandon us on Christmas and also keep our son away from me and his siblings.
Great. Are you the a-hole? Obviously. And not only that, but you're a horrible human being. If you need to ask if you're the a-hole, yes. 99% of the times, the answer is yes. And also in 99% of the times, you already know you're the a-hole, but you still ask because somehow, maybe someone will validate your feelings. In your case, no one's gonna do that because not only you're the a-hole, like I said, you are a horrible human being.
I want to get our 2024 intentions set from the very beginning, so repeat after me, watch this video over and over again if you have to, but 2024 is the year I get the love I deserve.
No, sorry, it's not gonna happen.
So I just told my family group chat that I broke up with my ex, and they're like really happy because he like cheated on me, he left me, he's done so many crazy things, and like I broke up with him today, and they were like, oh my god, Shelly, like you deserve someone, all hyping me up, saying like this is what you deserve. Tell me why my little niece that's in the group chat, she texts me privately. She goes, Tia, I know you will go back with him.
Your niece was the only one who was being honest. Or maybe your niece is the one who knows you better. Cause you know, he left you but you broke up with him today. That also makes a lot of sense.
Damn, peanut butter's getting more action than me.
Rub some peanut butter on your and then problem solved. But anyway, this is gonna be the end of the video. As always, I do hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe and I will see you in the next one.